Yay! So thank you all for staying with us as we face our technical challenges. And also thank you for being here tonight. I know it's a difficult time right now, and I want to tell you what we're going to be talking about. So Southeast Neighbors meeting agenda, we're going to start with introductions to our board, and you'll find out what some of the things that your board members do for the neighborhood. Then we'll move into a public forum. That's an opportunity for neighbors who want to talk for 2 to 3 minutes to present information. How many of you are here for public forum tonight? Okay, so we have quite a few. We probably want to try to limit comments to around 2 minutes. Then we have a special guest in the audience, our lovely ward councilor, Betty Taylor. She'll be providing a quick update on some of the things that have been going on in City Council, take some questions for you. And then we're going to turn it over to the bulk of the presentation. For about an hour, we're going to have a land use Q&A period. And this will be an opportunity for us to really take advantage of some professional resources we have with us tonight. Evan Fodor and Alyssa Hansen. And they'll be able to answer questions on Amazon corners, as well as any other land use questions you might have, Rest Haven, or the UGB expansion. So without further ado, I'll start with introductions. My name is Heather Slicki. I've been with the Southeast Neighbors Board for about 4 years. 5 years, 4 as chair. I'll be termed out in May, and being a chair has taught me so much about how the public process works. I've really appreciated this opportunity. I've also been the one doing the newsletter, the website, Facebook, Twitter, and most of the communications that you receive. Yay! Duncan, our secretary.
And I don't need a microphone, I'm loud enough by myself. I'm Duncan Rhodes, I'm secretary. I like to ride my bike, although I'm too fat to ride it very far. And I don't ride it in the winter because I don't make rain clothes for fat people.
Duncan's the secretary. He does the lovely minutes you receive every month.
Okay, I guess I'm next. I'm Dennis Hebert. I'm new to the board. I was newly elected last May. And as Heather says, it's really a learning experience with a very sharp curve, I'd say. But it's been a wonderful experience. I enjoy getting my feet wet with lots of issues local and worldwide. But right here in our own neighborhood, we have a wonderful place that we need to hear about from everybody that's a member of it, and voice your opinions. And we love hearing from you. Our names and I think our email addresses are actually on the website. So if you have any questions of any of us or want to tell us what you think of us, you can let us know that also. I am on the land use board, so we've been busy with all the issues that's going around. So we're very glad to have Alyssa here this evening to speak to us about those things. Okay, next, Lynn.
I'm Leonard Epstein. I've been on the board about 3 years, deliberating about most issues that come before the board. In addition, I guess I've had a focus on a lot of environmental improvement issues in the area, specifically dealing with Tubman. I've been a liaison with the city for our Tubman work parties. You may have noticed a lot of new trees in the park in the last year or so. A lot of work in that area. I've been involved with, in doing some coordination with El Rapa, their Citizens Advisory Committee, and was involved with getting some of the changes made to the burning season. Otherwise, I've been involved with most other issues that have come before the board, and certainly active involved with annual picnic that I think most people seem to enjoy. So thank you for showing, and I'm glad you could represent yourselves and say what you want to say about our meetings, and let everybody know what your ideas are. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emily Fox, and I've been on the board for about 4 years. And I'm the one who is at the picnics, has been getting the music together. And I'm also on the land use committee, and most recently have been, I'm one of the people who's concerned about Amazon corners. And I you're here to, and hope you feel free to ask questions and say what's on your mind. And here is Deborah Noble.
Yes, thank you for coming. And I am Deborah Noble, and I've been on the board most of 17 years, just coming up, 17 years in here. And I am interested in everything that comes before the board. However, I am a land use coordinator because I have been involved for so many years in this area. I was involved with the Amazon Headwaters for 15 years before it was saved by the city of Eugene, and now is a conservation area in perpetuity. So, most people are very, very happy about that. Thank you again for coming, and please ask questions.
Leland's not here, I don't think. My name is David Monk. I'm a new board member as well, working with Deborah and Emily and Dennis on the land use committee. One of the things we met last week, and we're starting a charter review committee. And we thought about if anybody is interested in getting involved with board members, at this point it's just Leland and I, to look at our charter and look at how we might bring it up to 21st century standards. We'd love to have your input. So if you're interested, just talk to me after the meeting and I'll get your contact information.
So thank you very much. That's it for who's here on our board today. But I would like to go ahead and open it up for public comment. I'll start with this side of the room. Who would like to go first?
Hey, can I?
Yes.
I know I'm videotaping this. A lot of people they asked me to do it, but I know a lot of people are sensitive to that. And if anybody doesn't want me to, so far I haven't done any of the crowd. Sometimes it's good to covering meetings. It's nice to get the crowd shots. So you get the feeling of who's there. But if anybody objects to that, I won't do it. So are there any objections to that? Or okay, I won't. But so people will be coming up front, and if you're going to speak and you don't want to, I'll just turn it off at that time. Does that work? Okay.
So is the public comment part, is it okay to talk about Amazon Corner? Or
Yeah.
is it better to
She had
wait?
a good question about, is it okay to talk about Amazon corners at the public comment? So really, the public forum is an opportunity to talk about anything you want that you want the association to know about. It's more of your opportunity to give a statement. The land use Q&A, that's your opportunity to ask questions of our professional resources on hand. So if you'd like to make a statement tonight, that's what public forum's all about.
Public forum, isn't that announcements? Is a public forum announcements and then the Q&A? If people have comments, it's a little confusing. What exactly we're considering?
So if they have an announcement or a comment that they'd like to give, that would be for the public forum. Anything, really. You could say that you just want to bring to the attention of the association. The land use Q&A is specific to questions. Okay. So anyone would like to speak on this side? Okay, I'll turn it over to you. And if you could, just state your, I'll just hand it to you. You can state your name and where you're ready to cross roads or something.
Hi, my name is Linda Heil, and I live at Crossroads of Donald and Fox Hollow. And I would like to make sure that everyone knows that the City Council this month passed a resolution against oil trains coming through Eugene. And I would like to thank everybody for I brought one copy of the resolution for people to look at if they would like, and several information sheets about that. So thank you again, Betty, and kudos to the board or to the council.
Well, I just had a point of order. I think it's a little backwards to ask me to make a comment now about Amazon corners before I hear some information about it that may influence what I have to say. If Q&A is going to be confined to just questions and then sit and wait for the answers, that's when I'd like to have an opportunity to make a comment.
I agree.
I agree. So would it be okay with the audience if we move public forum to the end of the meeting?
But why don't you make public forum the announcements, and then people can comment as well as ask questions?
Unless there are other comments about other issues.
Would anyone like to comment
Other matters.
on other matters or make an announcement otherwise? Dennis? So we have two that have other announcements. We'll let them get their announcements in, and then we'll have comment at the end.
Mine is an announcement. I don't know whether many of you go there or know about it, but Tsunami Books on Willamette has been there for 22 years. Well, Scott's lease is up, and on February 8th, we're kind of having a Attaboy Scott Support Tsunami Day from 10 in the morning till 9 at night.
Wednesday.
Go by there. Yes, it's Wednesday, next Wednesday night. And we're open to ideas. We're open to help support as far as donations. People know about fundraising. We can do fundraising. But anyway, go there next February 8th. Talk to Scott. Plus some other people will be there to answer your questions about the future of Tsunami, because we feel it is a great community resource with all of the writers' workshops, authors' events, concerts. He hosts the writing club for South Eugene. Just an enormous community venue that we hate to see disappear. So please try and participate. It's from 10 in the morning till 9 in the evening next Wednesday, February 8th. From 10 in the morning till 9 at
All
night.
day, and
All
you
day
just
and
stop
into
by.
the evening. No, thank you.
Anyone else, just an announcement?
I have a question. Is this Amazon acres we're talking about, the project at 32nd and Hilliard?
We have a guest that distributed those flyers. I'm not sure. I have not seen them.
Is that the conversation? I just want to know if Amazon acres, are we going to be talking about that project at 32nd University?
Yes, we will have a land use question and answer, and if you want to talk about Amazon, absolutely. That'll be your opportunity to talk about Amazon Corners, correct?
Is that what we're referring to as Amazon Corners at 32nd
Yes.
and Hilliard?
3195 Hilliard, correct, you got it. Okay, so we're gonna move the public forum to the end, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Counselor Taylor and her dog Lucy.
Stay there.
No, Lucy's gonna stay there.
Okay, thank you. First, I have some notes here of things I wanted to say. Forgot my glasses.
Maybe one of my cheaters?
Well, I think I can read my writing, but first I wanted to say something that we just did. We renewed the rental house